Hello everyone and welcome to another CritterClash tournament. In this game we have Mutt versus Fear. The first time I'm commentating one of the tournament games, so bear with me, it's going to be a bit sloppy. First game is Midway Atoll. This is one of the newer maps that just came out. I think it was Kiki released this and it's gorgeous. I love this map. I know it's already been played a few times in the tournament, but it's my first time casting at the tournament, so I've got to highlight that.
After we take out the enemy labs, this island would make for some nice beachfront property.
Sorry about Rex Chance talking over me, huh? The Fear the Beast in the purple on the right hand side, and Mutt in the in the blue on the left hand side. Mutt with a slow rod, Fear with no rods at all as of yet. The reason I say slow rod obviously is just because there's only one henchman building it, so he's prioritizing his coal economy. I think in a map like this, that's not a bad decision at all because there's so many resources in your base. Finch is now going to go on scout as Fear the Beast
second
builds
rod.
Second rod, yeah. Oh, with me today I also have Toast, by the way. He wasn't sure if he was going to be talking, so hello Toast.
Hi, I'm here too.
Not just scouting around the area. The kind of difficult map to scout on is Midway Atoll because there's so many possibilities where your opponent could be, and the timing as well. So Mutt's obviously just scouted the north side of his own island, but if the water chamber is coming down later, or maybe henchmen coming in, would have just missed that. Looks like he's sending his own forward henchman as Fear the Beast also is. Fear's on his way to level 2. Mutt is not yet. Looks like Fear might be going for a forward water chamber. Mutt has seen that. And Mutt also is getting an expansion point by the looks of things. Counting out at least. Toast, have you watched much of the CritterClash tournament? Have you seen many Midway games?
I've seen a couple.
How has Midway been played throughout the tournament?
There's been a fair few water units used.
Is it typically early game or mid game? Later?
We have seen some early level 2 water units. The Archerfish Anteater, I believe.
Okay.
It's been a common one. Some porcupine piranhas.
Oh, put piranhas? That's interesting. The Fear is just like trying to sneak something in, but Mutt has caught him every time.
It is hard to sneak things in on Mutt.
There is another time where Fear is tried to sneak things in and Mutt's seen it. Mutt's also got this expansion on the South Island, just taking his home base. He has a gen up. Fear is just getting his first gen. There's an expansion and an island just about. And we're starting to see some combat. What are these? These
hyena eels from Mutt.
Very expensive on the elect side, and piranha porcupines, funnily enough.
They're coming out of the chamber outnumbered, getting picked off.
Yeah, they're just going to be funneled in. He needs the second chamber and needs to set a better rally point.
Oh, that's 4 down. That is not good.
Oh, this is going to be rough for Fear unless... Is he nearly 3? Is he ready to go 3?
Oof. Oh, he blew the water chamber, so he got some money off of that. But now there's all this momentum from Mutt. He's going to come
and to his expansion's been found. His Mutt's expansion is sitting pretty.
Yeah, it's getting the generator. He's got a rod there. And it's mining with 5 henchmen, except right now he's punching another henchman to death.
Yeah.
But he'll get back to mining later.
I think Fear checked down 2 water chambers at his base, as his expansion is completely decimated. Mutt now has both of these central islands. Not sure if the players know that there is
clinics coming up.
Oh yeah, back
and going 3.
3. How close is Fear? Fear has not started 3. This is not good. The level 3 is obviously a significant advantage. He's starting to get numbers up, but just not enough. As Mutt's getting forward water chambers as well. Oh gosh.
Oh, here they are. Poor piranhas.
They're just now getting a second generator. Mutt's sitting pretty on 3 right now. It looks like he's taking like a flanking angle with his units to go on raid somewhere perhaps. Definitely splitting off the forces of Fear the Beast.
He's just about to hit 3 now. There it is.
There is halfway to level 3.
What's he gonna make?
Presumably, I think you're going to see...
It's Hammerilians.
Oh, I was expecting to see Pacific octopuses. You see those quite a lot from Mutt. The octopus with like the frog or porcupine or something like that. The second attack has now hit at Fear's base. Really good job raiding. It does hit 3. Still making level 2s there.
Mutt just has all the map control and all the expansions, though.
Pretty much. Fear is now going for the south expansion, I believe.
He is, yes.
And he has Hippo. Oh, Hippo Lemmings. This could be good.
But so is Mutt. He's gonna catch him down there. He's got more hench.
Oh no. Oh, Fear. The timing, he's just been so unlucky with that, I think. These tuna bowlers as well. These Hippo Lemmings are really interesting, by the way, because they are really good at closing the gap against these range units with charge attack, and obviously adding an overpop, we know how good that is. That's just choices, it just seems to be better for him though, I think. Duke Hammerhead's just gonna decimate range. And yeah, we did see that Mutt did get the expansion points south. The Fear at this point would be thinking, did I have nowhere to expand? And he'd be right. Mutt has 4 water chambers cranking units out now. 3 expansions.
For the kill.
I just don't know if Fear has anything he can do here. This might
be... this game is over.
Yeah.
But it is a best of 3, so gets another shot.
It is, yeah, that's a good point. So if you're Fear, what are you thinking? Are you thinking completely different style of map, or... Wait, Fear has 2 level 3 melees.
He does.
The Hippo Lemming and these Hammerhead Pedobears. Interesting that he decided to switch halfway, but...
Yeah. When
he loses this water chamber, it's going to be difficult for him. Oh no, he actually built a water chamber right next to Mutt's base. From those 2 little too late moments. That is the end of the first game though. Midway Atoll goes to Mutt in quite convincing fashion. What do you think, Toast? Mutt got to be one of the favourites, right? Is that like an expected result?
Yes, I think Mutt is one of the strongest, if not the strongest player. Kiki might give him a run for his money.
And Sniper perhaps as well. Sniper's very good in this tournament.
Yeah. And Fear the Beast is relatively new, but he's done really well in this tournament.
Oh, for sure. Since Fear the Beast came into the onto the scene, he's been like really setting up. He's doing really well. And as you say, he is obviously fairly new to the community. So going into the second game, we're actually going to see the elimination process just because I'm really lazy and I'm not sure if I'm going to be proactive enough to do any editing and stitch 2 videos together. But whilst we're talking about people who aren't lazy, this is the worst segue ever. I'm really lazy. You know who isn't lazy? The Tellurian devs. If you could shot on over to patreon.com/Tellurian, donate some of your hard-earned money and support the guys who made this wonderful mod, all these wonderful maps, then I think you'd be giving something back to the community that's given to you. The link for that will be in the description, as will the link for our Discord, where we arrange all these tournaments like this, where we get all the players from. So feel free to check that out as well and maybe join us in the IC community. On that note, looks like we're going to get into the second game on Fura, which I believe was Fear the Beast's pick. Is that right? Yes.
Yes, it would have been a loser pick.
This is another map I don't have much experience on. Have you played it much, Toast?
No, not much.
Played one game a couple of days ago and seemed to be very... players just having some discussion about for already, and we are, so we're good. Yeah, so the the box is checked. Thank you, Ryan. So this map, right? So there are expansion points located on the other side of the cliff, on your home side, and it seemed to be a competition of each player trying to go and take that expansion from the opponent. Very early game focused. As to whether that happens in this game, I don't know, but this is definitely a map that seems to be on the come up in terms of 1v1 maps. And, I think we can see why it is a nice map.
There's no telling
So
what
here's
evil
the
plans our enemies have
expansion.
afoot, but we can put a stop to them by taking out their labs.
Rex just keeps talking over me. I'm so sorry. So here's the expansion I was referring to anyway. So we have Fear the Beast in purple on the top, and Mutt
Rod up for Mutt. No Rod
blue.
for Fear yet.
Is this like a standard Mutt build? I think he did this last game where he built the first rod with one henchman, and sent that henchman to go and scout immediately afterwards.
Yes, Mutt likes to play defensively with a slow level 2 because he's confident he can get an expansion and defend it with sunbeams and henge. So he typically doesn't go for like a 2-rod build, at least from what I've seen.
I don't know what point it is that he goes for his second rod. That might be worth looking at some point. It looks like a second scout also coming out. I'm presumably going to check out, or maybe go and take his own expansion.
Yeah, that's his second rod there. It's going up now with a single henchman, and then
he obviously already has 2 rods. A lot of henchmen at his base, and he's looking to fund a little bit. I think
2 henchmen, so I'm guessing he's gonna try to get a chamber up because it's going over towards Mutt's base.
Yeah, but Mutt saw that with his scout, and he kind of predicted right with where Fear the Beast was going. This fence is not going to go up in time. I think Fear the Beast can get around this.
But he has been seen.
And here's the army of reactive hench from Mutt going to come and investigate the scene.
You've got level 2 coming in for both players. Fear the Beast is ahead by about 50%.
Very ahead. Mutt's still scouting around in Fear's base, relatively unbeknownst to Fear, I think. It doesn't seem as if Fear is reacting to Mutt's henchman here. Actually just outside, but he's obviously just got a glimpse of Fear then. Mutt
I'm
just
really worried that Fear hasn't managed to expand yet, and his forward henchmen have been pretty fruitless. Or he is going for a chamber right now, and I don't know.
Mutt already has a chamber down, so Mutt's going to go.
Yeah, and he's got a Warchula coming up. Oh, maybe he lost track of them and he doesn't know about that chamber, but he's looking for it.
He's going to find it, I think. There it is, there's the find. And he already has units, already has a pretty good Sunbeam placement, you know, by the Lightning Red's Eye. You can sneak Sunbeam in behind those. And Mutt's just going to be
more units out.
Spinning Cobra Porcupines coming out from Fear the Beast. Very spammy. Good damage there. So this might be something that Fear can win, actually. Mutt's economy is obviously much, much stronger. But with some better micro from Fear, this is doable. Again, double level 2s. Double level 2 melee, actually. So we've seen double level 3 in the last game, and now with Overblock.
Likes using lemmings.
Can't blame him. Lemming, very good. So all the pressure now is coming in from Fear the Beast. Mutt has 2 Sunbeams, an army of hench, a good amount of range units, and I think he is safe here, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he's comfortable here. He's not too worried. He's making more units. He's ahead in economy.
Very much ahead. Neither player having a generator as of yet. We are going to see a prolonged level 2, I would imagine. And here we go. This looks like they will probably end up blowing this Screech Chamber very shortly. He did actually blow the Sunbeam as well, I think. And there goes the chamber too. Okay, so we are salvaging resources from that. That's good.
Fear now has his generator at his base, and he has the expansion mostly staffed. So he's kind of caught up. He's got all 4 his rods.
Yeah, but Mutt has Both fully staffed already, completely staffed.
And is going free.
Yeah.
And he has all these units that are on the way, and Fear doesn't have a chamber. Oh, he does have a chamber at home.
He does
but
have a
he's not
chamber,
making...
doesn't have any units, but Fear, however, is level, or he's on his way to level 3, so he's not far behind. He is getting the water chamber up in preparation. And Mutt just seems to be just like scouting for expansion still. A second chamber coming out from Fear as well as some units. I don't know what Hyene is, but we're about to find out. There's Hyeneals. So Fear actually has 2 level 2 melees and 2 level.
Mutt is building a water chamber now, so I'm assuming we'll be seeing amphibious level 3s.
I do apologise, my mum just walked in. I hope I muted that on the recording. If not, I'll have to address that at another time. That's going to be interesting if it is on the recording. Shout out my mum.
Sharks. Here they come.
So from where? Oh, yes.
Of his base there. Those are very good.
Very good. They're definitely one of the meta units of this patch. Fear is level 3 right now.
Yes.
Lionels. God, his economy keeps being ruined. Mutt's doing a really good job of raiding. Going in for another raid now. And Fear is just not in a position to defend. His economy is totally ruined. We have a guest appearance from another commentator, B-Champ, who's just muted his mic, but he is in the call with us. So you can just think about his dulcet tones instead of mine. Toasts. Looks like some real pressure from Martin. These things, they just existed already, and it's forced Fear to make another sound beam. It's like a good investment, a good trade. A water chamber again for Fear.
And the research clinics are coming up for Mutt, so he's going to get his yoke and
speed, presumably. Yeah.
Upgrade. We've already had clinics for Fear the Beast.
Oh,
game's lost.
So some technical difficulties in the video so far. I do apologise, but I blame the players, and you should too. But you know what? This is a good time for you to go and click the link on the description and have the Tellurian Patreon bookmarked now. So you should go and do that.
That's 2
Patreon plugs. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm trying to get my commission. I mean, trying to get my friends some support for all their hard work. That's what I'm trying to do.
Hey, just tuning into this game. Can you give me a rundown on what's going on?
Yes, so the first match was Midway Atoll, and you can find out what happened on the YouTube channel. It was a very good game. And the second game is on Fura, and it's a very good game, and you can find out what happens on the YouTube channel.
And also
okay, no. So
kind of wanted a gameplay analysis of what was going on right now.
We don't do that here. We just plug Patreon.
You know what? That reminds me. Whilst we're here, you should take this time to go and check out the Patreon. No. So the first game we saw was Midway Atoll. Theo went for some early game aggression. Mutt scouted it all the time, and
we're back on.
Mutt ended up taking the first game. And in the second game, it's kind of been forwards and backwards. Phil went for an early level 2 rush, and Mutt kind of countered it. He got a faster level 3, and has been kind of constantly raiding and peppering Fear, never allowing Fear's economy to really get up. So in mid, we're seeing a lot of action.
What does Fear need to do now in order to win?
He needs to get an expansion. Get an expansion and hold an expansion.
He's clearing mid right now, but he's also being attacked at his base by all these gazelle sharks. If he's able to defend without losing too many henchmen, and get that generator in mid, get this expansion, this workshop that he just built up and running, getting mining, he could could get back a little
Oh,
bit.
it's 100% not over. No, absolutely. Fear.
You gotta get rid of these gazelles. They're just killing those hench.
Yeah. Okay,
He's
he's
got
cleared
a
them
good
from his
spot.
base, but he is obviously one expansion down now.
Oh, look at that focus fire. This is a good fight. He's doing it.
This is really good from Fear, really good, and he's getting the he's
that
getting a chamber
was-
up.
That was good micro there.
Reinforcements coming from his base as well.
He's got mud on the run.
Gonna try and micro this, save these the frogs, but oh, it's good micro from Mutt. Drew Fear into a whole bunch more units.
Yeah. He gets these generator in the middle, he'll be in a good spot. And he's going for it.
He is.
From the chamber.
A lot of units there. A lot of units from Mutt now. And these frogs, these are frog octopuses. These are what I was talking about in the last game. Very, very bulky. And now we're not seeing focus around from Fear. 2 Lineals in the back, not doing anything.
Oh,
He
that's
needs
gonna
more
come.
henchmen. He needs more henchmen. He needs to be able to. He needs to expand and fast.
He also needs more units.
Hugely, but
more
he is getting
everything.
chambers. He is getting a forward chamber
He's
up.
got powers up, but he doesn't have the sound beam upgrade.
No, he just doesn't have the economy, and I think that is because he doesn't have his second base expansion.
Yeah, I think he's overstaffed at home, so he could probably send a couple henchmen back there because it's safe now.
Going for a gyro as well.
Oh, gyro.
Oh, and
Oh,
his
right.
hench blocked
The
the gyro.
generators. There's geysers on the mountains.
On the cliffs, yeah, they're right. So one of the things that Fear needs to try and do as well is disrupt Mutt's economy. Mutt's expansion has been just untouched the whole game. He's just been fine.
Yeah, well, if he's able to get the geyser on the cliff on Mutt's side, that'll be big for him.
Mutt looks like he's going for another raid, and Fear just doesn't have anything at home to prepare for this. These 3 gazelles are just going to swoop right around the back and come and hit Fear's lab, I'd assume. Fear now is preparing.
He's making lemmings. He's seen it. He's making lemmings.
I don't think he did see it. I think he's just. I think he's preparing for a gyro drop actually.
You might be right. Oh, big fight in the middle. Does he have enough units?
He doesn't. He needs to be microing and focus firing and making units desperately.
These octo frogs are really bulky.
Very, very bulky. Oh, and he lost nearly all of his lineals. This is a much closer game than the last one. Oh, map, I should say.
Yeah, Fear is fighting the good fight here. He's
just getting that
really
second base, the cliff generator there. Oh, Mutt's going to go and take the expansion. Oh, this is so bad for Fear.
Fear's going to see it with his gyrocopter, though.
Oh, we have hippopotapillars coming out from Mutt.
Beachamp, is there a chance you can turn your microphone down, please? Actually, I don't think you can do it on mobile. Let me do it for you. Bear with me. Apologies to anyone watching the YouTube video. I'm just going to tab out really quick. And we're back. Simple as that. All you saw was my Steam page.
Fear is going to kick out Mutt from his expansion there. And he's taken his cliff generator. And I think he's about to take Mutt's cliff generator too.
Looks like it, and there's a huge massive lineals coming.
I don't think he wants to
focus fire. Oh, Tellurian's there. Oh, he's seen it. He's seen it. He's reacted straight away. That's good. He needs to be taking that second expansion though, desperately. He will have a surplus of electricity at the moment with the amount of gens he's got, but just an extreme lack of coal. He is not going for the expansion though. This is good. If he can get a creature chamber up here with this expansion, this could be like really interesting for Fear. Get a 2-pronged attack going.
His gyro's idle up there. He put it there because he wanted to get that generator, but he's forgotten about it.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's just trying to do too many things at once.
He's got the 3 extra generators on the map now. Mutt only has 1.
Matt has 2 generators, I believe.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the water. Yeah. You're right. So that
both
makes
players hitting level 4. Again, it's just relentless pressure from Mutt on that expansion, and this artillery is just going to shred the Lanios, and they're all dead.
Very good fight from Mutt.
That's an
He
excellent.
walked into a death trap there. Sound beams, artillery, octo frogs, and he's being attacked at the expansion. He just doesn't have the units right now. He needs units desperately.
He's building level 4 range against artillery. I'm not
Oh,
sure if I
but
like
if he's
this.
keep attacking the sound beam, he might be able to get them.
That's an attack ground move, I think. No, it
Oh,
isn't.
but the frogs are coming at home. But he might actually have enough to defend here.
I think he should be okay at home.
Yeah, so he has 5 generators to Mutt's 2.
He's got Mutt on the back foot, actually. I think this is the first time of the game we're seeing. Ooh, maybe not.
Well, he's defending at home comfortably.
And he might have had mid, but he's just allowed Mutt to reinforce too much without reinforcing enough of his own.
But he is mining in mid, and Mutt's just started mining again. Mutt's going for that northwest expansion again, but
hopefully Fear's going to clear that out.
The longer he has all these extra generators, the better his position's going to get.
I mean, sure to an extent, but Mutt's had the southeast expansion for pretty much the whole game, and it's just been untouched. Fear is going to go and wipe it out, I think, and he's sending henchmen. He's going to go and retake it as well. Okay, this is good. Hopefully, Fear can focus down any units that Mutt's going to make in mid, in the northwest expansion.
Yeah, he's clearing out in the northwest, and then he's got a bunch of hench there, so he's going to start mining as soon as he gets his workshop killed.
Oh no, he's going for a crit chamber first, so he's going for the 2-prong thing, I think.
Oh,
and he has a much better attack arc in mid as well.
In the future. And the fight in the middle is, well, it's Hippoporks versus Hippoporks. And a lot of sound beams from
that one lone frog as well.
Oh, yeah, he just cleared out the expansion, so we can start mining. And at that point, they'll be equal in coal mining, but he'll have 3 extra generators.
It's just that the total time that Mutt's had that southeast expansion is fueling his call economy so much. Mutt now is going for. Wait, hang on. I've just noticed on the map, Fear does not have a research clinic. Fear hasn't got yoke or speed.
He did have 2 research clinics at some point.
I think. He did? Okay, I know that Mutt does.
Mixing up the games, he has had them at some point. And looking at his henchmen, you can see that they have the yoke baskets on their back.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I don't know if you saw Mutt just made a gyro to go and build.
He's encircled him in the middle here. He's got more units, and he's got even more units on the way. I think he can win that fight. He's taken down most of the sound beams.
He needs to keep reinforcing this though, desperately.
This is awesome stuff from Fear. I think he's in a better position right now.
So do I.
It's incredible. Mutt's not going to be able to mine in that. He's called the GG. He's won.
Okay.
He's won the second game. Incredible.
They were a really good performance, and those 3 generators really took the game, I believe. We saw 25 porks from Mutt and 68 from Fear. So yeah, that was super interesting.
This is exciting stuff. He could get this last game, and he could eliminate Mutt from the tournament, which would be really cool. Just
be unexpected.
Underdog.
Absolutely underdog. But what a game! What a game! It's not often you see Mutt get taken down in 1v1, so massive credit to Fear the Beast for that game. Chorus of GG's going out in chat. I'll drop one on my own. Game 3 is up. Toast, what would you say to the folks at home whilst they're bored and just waiting for all the games to start?
I've got this script.
No, don't read off the script. Don't tell them about the script.
There's this gun to my head, and this script's got something Patreon. I don't know about this.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe you should do your own research and check out the description box below. Okay, right.
Yeah.
So we're going into the third and final game, third and final map, which should be on vacation. This should be the tiebreaker. Oh no, this is Mutt's choice. Yeah, right. So is Mutt gonna pick vacation? Okay, he is. So vacation is the sort of historical, I want to say. I don't know what the correct word I'm thinking of is. A historical 1v1 map. It's always been, it's ever present in IC since the very first game, very first patch of IC 1.0. And that game came out in what, late 2002? I think it was December 2002 IC came out. So this map is 18 years old, 17, 18 years old. It's everyone's bread and butter map. Everyone knows it really, really well. There's no exception. So this will be an interesting game. I don't know how well Fear knows this map. Is omnipresent the word I was looking for?
I don't know what words you're looking for.
Oh, nor do I.
I never know.
Sometimes, nor do I.
I think most
If
of
we
the
can
time.
take
nor do
out
you.
all enemy labs, this island is ours for the taking.
So we've got
We're in the top
Same
map with
color.
a standard build order. Bottom.
I think for the Beast is going to go for his same later first rod and then an immediate second rod built by 2 hench. That's what he's been doing every single game so far. And Mutt's doing his single henchman, single rod build for the later level 2. And that is indeed exactly what we're seeing. Oh no, it isn't. Not for Mutt. He's got a second rod.
So Vacation's a much smaller map, so typically it's more fast paced. You're going to see more combat in the earlier levels. And we might be seeing that soon. Oh no, this is a scout from Mutt, right?
Yeah, it's all about these 6 coal expansions on either side.
Hugely. I know we talk about this quite a lot on the channel, but the top spawn is usually favourable because you can fence in your opponent here, where I'm marking on my map, where Mud is actually fencing right now, so this is good for Fear almost, this fence. It allows Fear to have control over the water area, which is the only crossing point in the map, and from left to right.
Both players fencing themselves in on the top side here, and Mutt even fencing the expansion so you can't build a workshop.
And that's going to screw Mutt over more than anything.
Level 2 coming in for both players. Mutt is ahead. And I think he's going to, yeah, he's going to put a chamber up as soon as he notices the workshop from Fear the Beast.
There's 4 rods up there. So he's going for a tech-centric build, maybe? Fear gives up the workshop straight away.
He is in full retreat.
And he's going to go and see if he can take the north expansion. He can. Position here on my screen. That way you can build a workshop, or here as well. Going for the generator as well, and that's before Mutt has even his 3rd rod up, so we're going to see Fear hit level 3 sooner than Mutt, if indeed that is where he's heading with it. If you can get that far. Fear is punching down bramble fences.
Fear the Beast is not long distance mining his extra free coal piles, even when his main coal is overstaffed.
And he has idle hench. Oh, he's got them. He's sorted them. Okay. He's going to go and take the expansion. I think, yeah, he's gone for the workshop as... Oh, that's a lot of coal to drop. All those units to arrive now. And these median armadillos are a really good idea to bring, but if Mutt's bringing porcupine range, then kind of nullifies them. Quills obviously being perforate.
Get the workshop.
Reduces damage. Or increases damage versus high defense units. Mutt is happily set up now on the southeast expansion. Pretty much
Getting
fully
advanced
staffed.
structures. Yeah, I think he once he finishes advanced structure, he's going to go up to 3.
He also has both generators now, Mutt. He has the south water generator and his base gen. Does have the north expansion now, but still only rocking 1 generator. Still
And
no
he's
close to level 3, the players.
not mining the west expansion.
Not yet. Building a creature chamber, he doesn't know that's fenced.
And we got level 3 for Mutt.
But the fact he's clicked level 3? No, he has. Interesting, and Fear is massing henchmen. He cannot afford to do this. He should have a really strong electricity economy right now. He should be converting that electricity to coal and going level 3.
I think he just wants to staff that western expansion.
Oh, this is not going to
so
go
many
well.
units from Mutt, and there's going to be level 3s coming out. He's got genetic amplifier up. He's got a research clinic. He's gonna roll over.
That's 3/4 of the way to level 3. And he has better level 2s. He could just end it here at level 2 right now.
Oh.
Yeah, the beast. Is he going to hover over here? This would be super cool if he does.
He's destroying the fences for now. And what are we seeing out of Mutt at level 3? He's building a water chamber.
It's gotta be gazelles, Gazelle Great Whites, right? Gotta be.
Yes. It's the same army he had before, I think.
There's the hover coming in. Mutt reacting to it now with a creature chamber in his own base. Oh, as soon as Mutt isn't making Gazelle Great Whites.
Mutt's taking Fear the Beast generator.
In the north, yeah, this is going to be very difficult for Fear to recover from this. Still not many level 3s. But these are the first 2 level 3s we've seen from Mutt there. And Fear is about to hit level 3 himself. There it is. Fear's not in the worst position now. Not ideal, sure. But it could have been worse. We are seeing the gazelles cross the water. Oh, and Fear's going to go for the gen and see that Mutt's already got it. Oh, this is so upsetting.
Oh, he built a water chamber immediately.
I think he's realised he's got water level 3s, right?
Oh, he's building nothing out of that.
Oh my gosh, these ostriches do a 32 damage at level 3? That's nuts. That is nuts.
He's building, what's that, skunk hippopotamus?
Oh, is this going to be like a stink cloud melee strategy?
It might be.
This
could work against these frogs.
Definitely could work. Mutt has so many of these. What, 7 frogs already? And these are
not cheap. He's probably using them alongside these ostriches that have high damage. Stick up and then get in there with the ostriches, high speed, high damage, clean up the range units.
Generators falling slowly but surely. And here comes Mutt with the frogs, but Fear does have a stink unit available. He can go and drop the stink. And he doesn't.
And he actually has charge attack on his thing, so he can run in there fast and drop the cloud.
He was waiting for reinforcements, I think. Oh, he needs to get the stink off.
But he's not moving.
He needs the stink off.
He's not stinking.
I think only one of his units has stink cloud available at the moment because of the insurance cost. He has taken the north generator. He needs to go and actually build on it now, I think. It would be nice to see Fear sort of raid Mutt. That's base. Would be nice.
So he's taken down the generator and he's building one of his own.
X. And he has so many of these skunk hippos. They just cost so much elec. I wonder if Mutt's thinking about level 4. Not yet. These frogs just can do so much damage until they can get a stink cloud off. There it is, there's one. Force the frogs into melee, this is what you want to see, but it also forces his chameleons into melee. And there's no ostriches there to do the damage. The gazelles are here. So on the west side of the map, we are seeing Fear starting to attack Mutt in his own base. There are so many soundbeam towers, and not one of the stinkers can get through. And Mutt's just going to refence it. Oh, this is upsetting to see. And Mutt's doing such a number in Fear's base.
Yeah, there's just so many gazelles by now. They're just messed up.
These things are dropping like nearly 30 damage with Frenzy activated.
Yeah, those henchmen are not gonna last. And over at Mutt's base, I mean, he's making some progress, but it's a lot of sound beams.
So many
He's sending back the gazelle sharks, and he's just lost all of his henchmen back home.
Army is basically shut, and he's going to lose his water chamber as well. The gazelles have found it. We're onto a base race, I think. Both players do have lab defense available. Mutt is going level 4. River has not activated lab defense. Does he know he needs to? Because he does need to. He also doesn't have integrity, so he's only got a 9k lab. Mutt's lab is also 9k.
He's activated it. Yeah. But Mutt is just has more of an active defense. He's building soundbeam still, and he's sending units back, and he's pretty much cleared out. Yeah, Fear the Beast is no longer in Mutt's base. And
yeah, and Mutt is very much still in Fear's base.
So this game is pretty much in the bag for Mutt here. But it was a good game.
It was interesting. The second game really showed Fear's macro potential. It's a shame about the expansion he had on Fiora, but Mutt deserved to win this vacation map, and he also deserved to win the midway, so credit to both players. They're calling the GG there. Good to see a low lab. So that's it. That's Mutt progressing to the next round, which I believe is the semi-finals. B-Champ, you still here? Is that correct?
Yes, that will be the semi-finals.
And we don't know who he's going to play against. Will he play the winner of a matchup, or?
No, we don't know yet.
Okay. Well, stay tuned to the channel to find out what happens in the other quarterfinals. I guess these are then, and we'll see you next time. Any closing thoughts, Toast?
I just liked seeing Fear the Beast put up a really good fight. He took a game off Mutt, and the games that he lost, he fought well, and he made it entertaining for us to watch. So.
Oh, actually, Fear the Beast has joined Game Chat. Can we drag him in here, B-Champ? Oh, you're on your phone. You know what? I'll go and speak to him. Bear with me. Hey, Fear. How did that go? Well done.
Thank you.
Really good game when he took Fiora from Mutt.
Yeah, that felt good. Fiora felt really.
You were very unfortunate not to kind of go through. The third game was really good as well.
Yeah, third game. He does a really good job at sending like 5 henchmen to an expo, and I'm a little lazy and I only sent 2. And I think if I had sent more hench down to that right side expo, I might have been able to get down a creature chamber and fight it off. But
yeah, and hold it.
I had to just blow it and then turtle, and it's only a matter from there.
Yeah. Well, thanks for playing in the tournament games. And we'll play Team Mutt, who isn't in the call, but good luck to him in future rounds.
Yeah, I hope he takes it all.
For watching. Like, share, subscribe, tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your boss, and we'll see you next time.